my love. Mm. Josh, come over. Let's dig in. Mm. I'm finding it hard to talk to you right now, Josh. It's so good here. Mm-mm. Thank you, my love. Hey, Terry. How are you doing? I miss you. Marco. Marco from Italy. What's your favorite food? What do you like eating? Mm. Donald, shout out to Donald in the house. Donald Maluliki. I've been doing well. To Tessira, Todd Tessira from Madrid. Wow. Much love from California, my darling. I almost eat the same thing every day. Mm. Shout out to Jerry from England all the way. I'm making you hungry. Mm. It's the good food that's making you hungry. Food is packed with omega-3. Donald, I invited you to come eat here. You're welcome. You're welcome to eat. You guys need to tell me if you need me to make more food for all of us. What am I eating? Okay, so this is almond butter. Pretty good. This is avocado. This is almond. These are beans. This is cheese. Pickles. Jalapeno. Sardines. And this kimchi. All soaked in ghee. So good. We don't do carbs. No sourdough bread. I'm back because that motorcycle guy. Today I'm in a good mood, so I'm not going to pray that he falls off the motorcycle. Not really. You can have carbs if you want to. I choose not to have, I mean, I'm not saying like never ever ever have carbs. But for most part, I don't incorporate them in my diet. Because this is so good. Okay. That is good. Whew. That was good. I just ate a little too much, just a little bit. To the point where I feel like if I sleep, that would be good. My legs feel dead. Like dead. Because I think I've been sitting here for too long eating. My calf muscles are like, get going, get going. Ooh. Are you asking what am I doing? I just finished eating. Oh my God, I got like those pins and needles. You know when you sit and you have like pins and needles? Yeah, I'm in good health. I have a good appetite. I'm in good health. Because appetite is one of the ways that you measure health. Yeah, definitely in good health. I'm eating, okay. Oops. Oh my God, I'm clumsy. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Sometimes I have to adjust my bra because sometimes you go to the Victoria's Secret place. They have you measure your bra size so that you don't buy like you don't buy a small bra size. But before I did that, I used to buy these ones, and you can see it's not covering half of it. Right? So sometimes it will go down and you gotta do this, otherwise your nipple starts sticking out. You know, when I was younger, I used to laugh at my teachers who are like my teachers, because like sometimes you could see that their bra is like not really fitting. I know, now I feel bad. Now as an adult, I feel bad that I did that. I feel terrible. right? Um, yeah, so okay, that's about it. Bye, Artsy. Bye, bye. I know it's too much information. Too much. MIA. Oops, oops, oops. So when I was making my sardines, I burnt. It is a sardine here. I gotta eat it. But I burnt. I burnt the onions so they were black. That's what's happened. Ooh, gooey, ew. I was cooking. I'm done cooking. I was cooking some sardines. Oh, the trash. Bye, Artie. Bye, love. See you next time. Okay. I'm taking out the trash because it's smelling like it smells. Ooh. Could it be my Wi-Fi? Did it work? It might be my Wi-Fi. What is he saying? SOS. Let me make sure. Thank you, love. It's working now? Okay, thanks. I don't know. Maybe the Wi-Fi did its own thing. They're just cleaning. I like to clean once, like after eating. Okay, it doesn't smell like fish. What do you guys like eating? Like, so, you know, I started eating sardines, and let me tell you, my energy is up. My energy is up. Just when I changed my diet from carbs to more like eating, you know, meat, beans, and even in this bad economy, like in this terrible economy that we have, look, you can buy all these beans. I bought all these beans, right? And these beans, especially the black ones, they have iron. Beans are whole foods. Sardines have a smell, and a lot of people don't like the smell of the sardines, but they are the number one superfood that you can eat. Like, you could live on sardines for the rest of your life and live a long, healthy, happy life by just eating those, right? Uh, yeah, a lot of people will tell you like, hey, I don't like beans, they are for poor people. I don't like sardines, they smell. I don't like, you can have all the excuse you have, like to not eat healthy. You can make up excuses every day, why you shouldn't eat healthy. At the end of the day, that's like really possible, and we do this to ourselves. As when you're in your 20s, you will get away with it. You can get away with eating a lot of bad foods in your 20s. But when you're after your 30s, it's harder to get away with it. So today I was at the supermarket. I was buying things from Mother's Market. And then I met this woman, and she was, I wanted to buy some almond milk with coconut because I like almonds and coconut. And so she was telling me, you could easily make your own almond milk, get some almonds, and she was telling me, get some almonds and soak them overnight, and then put some filtered water, put them in a blender, blend them, and then filter it with a cloth or whatever. For me, I'll probably use the strainer, to just strain it, because I don't like the cloths. For some reason, I don't like the cloths because I feel like, I don't know, I don't trust the straining cloth. And that's a good way to get almond milk. You could even mix it with coconut and crush it and have almond milk and coconut. I'll probably try to do that because I like to put it in milk. Put lime in the coconut. You do that? I've never done that. I have WhatsApp, but I use it for people in my coaching class. So yeah, because I don't want people overloading me with WhatsApp, notifications. I don't like to get overwhelmed. I'm from Kenya. Hi Zito Lopez in the house. Love to see you. Shout out, shout out. So I'm working very hard on this channel because I want it to grow to like a big channel. Get subscribers. So thank you all for showing up and liking my videos. You guys are special to me. You are worth everything. Okay? If somebody thought like you don't mean anything, let me tell you, you mean a lot to me, okay? A lot. For supporting my channel, for supporting all the people who need coaching and healing. I just want you to know I'm grateful, okay? I'm grateful for you. If nobody told you, I am grateful for you, okay? If you don't feel appreciated today, please know I appreciate you. And you are beautiful and loved, and God loves you. and you are meant for awesome, wonderful things in your life. You gotta speak blessings over that life. That's so precious. That's your life. I'm always thinking that way every day. That's what I want to think. Will, you appreciate me. I appreciate you too, Will. Love you. Thank you. Yeah. You can email me at monica@posttraumaticbliss.com. You know, if you ask people like Michael, Terry, like people that have, Jerry hasn't emailed me. There are people who've emailed me, okay? The people who take my class, they get my number, okay? People interested in coaching, I give them the work number. But it's for business, okay? Business. Cool, cool. How's the weather in Santa Monica? Hmm. 74. Woo wee. That's a little hot. That can be quite hot. But it's not yet 80. From Virginia, we have Tommy Johnson. Tommy. Okay, I gotta put these things back where they belong. Forgot my cheese. Let me tell you the secret. When you eat the way that I've eaten today, I only require one meal in a day. Like that one meal, that one meal is enough to last me another 24 hours. Like, I'm not kidding. It's just so, because it's so nutrient dense. And I tell people that way and they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. One good meal a day is really what our ancestors have always eaten. They didn't used to eat several meals a day. Most of them, if they were lucky, they ate once a day. Am I in Florida? What's in Florida? Why do you think I'm in Florida? Virginia Beach. I've never been to Virginia. I've been to Virginia. West Virginia. I went to a retreat in West Virginia called Serenity Ridge. Serenity Ridge. No, I'm not there. I went to a retreat in Virginia called Serenity Ridge. And it's like traditional Tibetan. That was in maybe 2016. Around 2016, yeah. Beautiful place. That's when I learned the meditations. I learned chanting. I learned about I learned a lot about archetypes. Yeah, I really like that retreat made me become, like, start taking my body, my spiritual body, more seriously. It introduced me to meditation. To taking things like yoga seriously. And I am so happy it has been a part of my life. Like, very, very grateful, truly, that even back then I was investing in my mind, in my well-being. Like, I'm still very grateful that I did those things. So there are those things that in life you pick up, you don't know, you don't think they're important, you're just picking them up, and then what do you know, right? Hi Ganesha. Right? Yeah. I'm in Africa right now. Hi Vidi Miyagi, nice to see you. Thanks for the flowers, love. I'm trying to make some hot chocolate without tea, without honey, without just good old hot chocolate. My day's been good. I did another live today. This is my second live of the day. Oui. I'm not in the USA. What makes you think I'm in the US? I'm not in the US. I'm in Africa. Does this look like the US? This is Africa. Tamina mina wakak. Barry thinks I should be on the runway. Okay, let's do it. That's what they do all day. That's what they do all day. I cannot do that all day, okay? I cannot be like this every day. Look at me. Look at me. I would not do that every day, okay? For the life of me. Will is convinced I'm in the US. I'm on a holiday in Kenya. You think I'm diabolical? Vidi, you think I'm diabolical because I said Samina? Well, I think it's kind of ridiculous, but Cummings in the house. Tikari, nice to see you. Michael in the house. Michael, I got your email. I responded you back, I guess, on Sunday. Okay, watch my tea. I'm boiling some water for my tea. I'm not taking you around nowhere. What's banned? Oui. Hello, hello. Okay. All right. Ooh wee. My abs hurt from the workout this morning. That's a good sign. If my arms are hurting, that's a good sign. Okay. Hello, JC. JC, do you walk? Your name is Walks. Do you walk? Actually, do you really walk? Deno, you like ugali? You work out with ugali? There is no ugali is a superfood, okay? Oh, it's been raining still. Move out of there. Come to Africa. Come to Africa. Morgan, you go work a job, okay? You go work and pay taxes. Bruce Dan in the house. Oh, it's a rock. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not into rock that much. I'm looking good. Thank you, love. It's been one of those really, those days where you really work hard, like work, work, work. Which I'm not complaining, okay? I'm not complaining that I'm working. I consider this work, okay? I consider going to my lives, creating a mental health community. I consider it work, okay? Some people don't consider work unless they're being paid for it. That's what a lot of people don't. If some people are not getting paid, they will not work. That's the difference between winners and losers. You don't have to be paid to work. I've had these pants for like 10 years. They're spandex, so I really don't like spandex that much. That's why I don't wear them a lot. I think that's why they're not worn out. If it's in good condition for so many years, it's probably not the best. But they're hand-me-downs. A friend of mine gave it to me because she kind of gained weight and they did not fit anymore. So this is my mentor.
Girlfriend problems, and all you're thinking about is those fucking problems you have right now in your life. If you focus more on gratitude and all the things that you do have, those other things will fucking just melt the fuck away. Think about you being thankful for the life that you have, that you're breathing, that you're up, that you're walking, that you're
talking. Look how badass Goggins
is.
is.
A lot of you need to work on your expectations. A lot of you expect more out of people like me, people on TV, people in the world. You expect more out of people like us than you do from your fucking self. You need to stop expecting more from other people than you do view from yourself.
Right?
Start looking inward.
Everything you Jesus did not have a job, okay? He was a carpenter, but after that he did not have a job, right? And he was what, 30? He died at 30. Do you ever wonder what Jesus knew that you don't? Do you think most of the work that you do, you're going to get paid for that work in life? You're not gonna get paid for nothing. Most of the work you're going to do, you're not gonna get paid. Okay? You had better know where is worth putting your time. You can put in some time right now, okay? And this is like kind of like the mindset that I like people to think about the mindset that you have, because you work every week, you get paid. You get every week, you get paid, right? They pay you enough to forget about your dreams, to forget about your goals, to forget about your future, to forget about your long-term goals, okay? A lot of people, they get paid enough to forget that they had a goal, to forget that they had a future, to forget that they had a purpose, okay? A lot of people do get paid enough to forget they have a goal. So instead of thinking long-term about their goals, they will think about the paycheck that they're going to get on Friday, and that's going to be enough for them. It's going to be enough. And that's why they'll live the same life over and over and over and over again. And they wonder, what's happening, right? It's that mindset. Because you're around people who don't build. You're around people who don't want to build. They just want to get a job and get paid, and that's it. They want to get paid to forget about their goals, to forget about their dreams. And if you want to live like that, that's fine. It's the choice that you make. Everybody in life has a choice, okay? But don't be bitter about other people when they're living their life, okay? When other people choose a different life from you, okay? Don't be bitter about it, okay? Don't be angry with it. Because you made your choice. Hi, Aaron Jagger. Where you from? Yes, and I feel it, right? Bruce is right. They want us to be in this pressure, right? Because when you are in that stressed out mindset, remember I always tell you about the brain, right? When you're using when you're under stress, you're going to be using what? You're going to be using the most remote part of your brain, right? The limbic system. You're going to be reacting to bills, to problems, to things here and there, right? And it's only when the stress is gone, you activate this frontal cortex and you start thinking and planning and doing long-term goals. That's just how the brain works. Survival means that this part of your brain is shut down, so you're just reacting to life. They figure they can just put you in survival mode and you can become a slave of the system because you're in survival mode. You're not thinking, you're not planning, you're just kind of like going like with that, right? And a lot of people, they're doing that, then they get kids, then they're really caught up in the system. Hey, the system will have its day. But for me, I did not know that this is what it happened. That's how it happens. Ganesha, right? So when you're in survival mode, yeah, you want to get paid every week to forget your dreams, and they want to indoctrinate you into and gaslight you into, oh, you're not helping the system. The system is broken. The system is making you sick. The system is causing people to have cancer. Okay? I'm not going to die for the system. But if you're privileged enough to be supported by the system, then rave about it. Rave about it. Johan, Jonas. Thank you, my love. The system got you by the balls. It takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of balls to say, I'm going to go out and create something, right? I'm going to go out and follow my dreams, right? When somebody like Martin Luther said, I have a dream, we all can identify with him because he lived in this system, and it's an oppressive system in a way. Whether you're getting paid a lot of money or not, at some point you're going to lose time for your health, time to make even good eating habits, time to connect with your children. Kind of like, this system takes, it just doesn't give you anything. It also takes. But you're the one who has to figure out the balance that you're looking for in your life. Nobody's gonna live your life for you, right? Nobody's gonna come and help you at all. Ramasela, Raymond. Hello. Welcome to Post-Traumatic Bliss. Fernando. Welcome to Post-Traumatic Bliss. All of you, welcome to Post-Traumatic Bliss. Sometimes when I saw this movie, when people are, let's say, crashed in the water, in the ocean, right? And they are crushed in the ocean, like, so maybe they're in a life raft or whatever. It is very difficult for them not to drink the water because you're thirsty, but the water is salty. So the water is actually the worst thing that you can take when you're thirsty in the ocean out there. And to tell somebody, don't take that water, is not good for you. It's salty. It's salt water. Don't take it. It's going to make you go crazy. A lot of people, are not able to stop drinking the water. So they end up drinking the water anyway. And then they go crazy. They jump into the water. And then they're eaten by sharks or anything. Just, whatever. Maybe if they didn't take the water, they would have been rescued at some point before they died of dehydration. But, drinking the water just kind of takes that option off the table. And sometimes that's kind of like life, right? Are you going to drink the water? Are you gonna do something else? Are you gonna wait? It's just nice to understand the environment you're in. and how things work, how the economy is moving, everything is going to become more expensive and more expensive and more expensive. Okay? So by the time we are 80 or 60, the job you have right now will not be able to take care of you. Mm, mm. It will not. Those social security things that you're paying your taxes into, with the way they are going for wars, using all that money to go to war, more wars, there'll be no safety net. Okay, right now the government in the US is cutting all forms of social securities so that it can go to war. Okay, war is expensive. You can't go to war and build the economy at the same time. Something has to give in, right? Something has to give in. So my coaching is part of my way of coaching you is to make you think, are you going to start building something for your life right now? Okay, you can laugh at me. I have 5 views here. I'm trying to build a future for myself because I know no job is ever going to pay me. Okay, I can build a brand. It can last with me for as long as I'm sane and moving with life. Okay, that's what people are doing. That job, what if you get fired? What if AI takes over? Whatever, like, you really gotta think about it. You might think, oh, these people are foolish. Okay, but are you thinking long term or are you thinking short term? Do you have the long term game in your head, or do you have the short term game in your head? Are you going to get played by the system, or are you going to play the system? It's all up to you. It's really how you think. um yeah. Yeah. You really gotta think about it. You really gotta think about it. That job, will it take care of you? It's things that, think about like 10 years ago, right? Things don't even cost the same anymore. Oh my God, yeah, things don't cost the same anymore. Hi, Anthony from Gentile. Anthony. Um, have you been on a safari or seen wild animals in Africa before? In their natural environment? Yes. Yeah, I've been on a safari, beautiful safaris. Sometimes you get lucky in a safari and you see animals. Sometimes they hide away. Like, when you go on a safari, just know that you're not guaranteed to see any animals that day. Okay, if it's too hot, animals will try to hide. If it's raining, they'll be trying to hide. um, but you might get lucky and see an animal that's already caught something and it's feeding on it. Or like, one time I saw this lioness trying to hunt a buffalo. And in my head, I thought that, like, a lion needs to kill you first and then starts feasting on you. But that's not how they hunt in the wild. Like, when a lion is hunting a buffalo, it'll start eating the buffalo even before the buffalo is dead. So the buffalo will lose a chunk of meat here, another chunk of meat here, another chunk of meat here, like, and it's still alive. Like, that was like, I was like, what the hell? I thought, like, it has to kill you first and then feast on you. No, it starts eating on you. Like, you might escape a lion, but you don't have an arm. like, 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 really, it's really crazy. Uh, Ramasela Raymond. Do you go to church? Of course I go to church. I go to church. Um, I 100% don't agree with all the things that are said in church. I think some of the things that my pastor says, they're kind of ridiculous and stupid. But I go to church for the music. I go for the community. Uh, right? Um, yeah. If your comment gets held for review, I'm not going to review it because I'm not married. So if your comment gets held up for review, I'm not going to review comments. It's your job to make sure that your comments do not get held up for review. That way you become good at commenting. I don't read. I don't read. I don't review comments that have been held because most of the comments I reviewed a few times, and some of them were sexually explicit, and some of them were just mean and rude, and I don't need to put my energy and my spirit into something, so I'm protecting my mind, and yeah, this is just how it's gonna be. Hello, honey. Honey Fialaku. Exactly. Just don't be horrible, because if you're horrible, I'll probably not see your comment, and that's okay. Uh, but yeah, so anyway, thanks for joining me on this live. Really nice to see you guys again on this channel. This is post-traumatic bliss. We talk about health, we talk about well-being. A lot of people talk about post-traumatic stress. We talk about post-traumatic bliss, because this post-traumatic growth, this post-traumatic healing, this post-traumatic forgiving, this post-traumatic boundaries, this post-traumatic moving on, right? uh all that. You're not doing me any favors. I don't want to get married. um I got a life, okay? I got a life. Getting married is not the goal of my life. Yeah, but thanks for offering, if you thought it was something nice to offer me. I know you have a life too. We both got our lives. So thanks guys. May you be happy and live with a joyful heart. May you be strong and healthy and live with a body that gives you energy. And may you be safe and protected from all sorts of inner and outer harm. And may you live with the ease that comes with well-being. God loves you, yes, and God will give you 1,000. God laid his own life for you, right? So he'll give you everything. I 100% believe that. 1000% believe that. So I love you guys. See you tomorrow. And have a beautiful, beautiful day. Peace, peace, Anthony. Peace, peace, everybody. May God be with you and love you.